I recently realized I'm 21. I'm an adult. I'm a grown man. You know what that means? I can finally talk about all the things I did behind my parents' back and not worry about being grounded. Now, I do not condone cheating. In no way am I saying it's good, okay? I missed out on a lot of really cool info because of this. Like all of American history, for example. And most of the Spanish language. Now, to anyone who's ever taken online classes like I did back in high school, it is the easiest thing in the world to cheat. The teacher can't see the textbook when it's sitting wide open on your desk, but cheating when you're in a real class, like I was in middle school, that's like pulling off a bank heist. And I was Seth Green. So imagine, if you will, 14-year-old me. The year is 2008. You're in 8th grade. You hate most of your classes, and you're grounded from the computer because your report card has a couple of C's on it, or as your parents like to pronounce them, F's. Now, this story, believe it or not, actually takes place in one of my better subjects, science class. My science teacher, let's call him Mr. Bill. Actually, wait, I already used that joke for a woman. So for a male science teacher, I need a female scientist. Let's call him Mr. Bubblegum. I already like where this is going. At this time, Bubblegum was teaching us about the periodic table of elements, and rather than doing some random pop quizzes about it, he did weekly quizzes solely on the periodic table. We started with the first 15 elements, and then every week he'd add 5 more to the list. We had to know both the name and the symbol for every element. P-Bubs would give us one, we would give the other. In 3 weeks, I was already having a hard time memorizing 25 elements, and we still had 2 to 3 more months of this. After walking out of class that day, I overheard the other students talking about the quiz. It's at this point that I realized that already over half of the class was cheating on these tests, like copying answers, hiding notes, texting each other on their smartphones. Not to be outsmarted by the quarterbacks, I decided that I was going to cheat as well. But how? Bonnabelle was already getting suspicious of the class's behavior. Starting that week, he had us cover our test with a cover sheet, just a blank sheet of paper that we used to cover our answers as we took it. Not to mention, he was watching us the whole time, like staring us down, looking for anyone who would reposition themselves in their seats. The next week, things started getting serious. 30 elements on the list, and PB started roaming the aisles to watch us. Every few minutes, you could hear him grab some phone out of some teen's hand and rip up their test. One mistake, and I can instantly fail this quiz and lose my teacher's trust, but more importantly, my TV privileges. Thanks, Seth Green, thanks. Now, since I didn't have a phone or friends who would let me cheat off of them, I had to stick with the old faithful cheat sheet method. I'm gonna have to smuggle in the answers somehow and have them readily available. Writing them on my arm? Classic. But I'll have to hide them before the test, and this is February in California, so basically summer, not jacket weather. If I keep a paper in my pocket, I'll have to shuffle my hands under my desk every now and then to check it. Red flag. We have to clear our desk before the quiz, so I can't hide it in plain sight. I could try writing it all on the pencil, but that's gonna be a lot of information for one pencil. Bubblegum's gonna see it from across the room. During the quiz, I've got 3 things on my desk. The pencil won't work. I can't write the answers on my quiz. Wait, what have I got left? A blank cover sheet. Princess won't know what hit her. Mind you, I was grounded from the computer at the time, so this was incredibly daring. In the 30 minutes that my mother was busy with company, I snuck onto the family computer and pulled up a Word document. I wrote out the entire periodic table of elements, names and symbols, and raised the brightness of the text. I printed out all the answers to all the tests on one sheet of paper in super bright gray text. So the only way you could actually read it was by being super close to it and looking at it from the right angle to reflect it off the light. No movement required, no texting my friends to get the answers or even trying to use Google. I had all the answers right in front of me on the desk, covering my test. The next several months were stressful but smooth. As any good test cheater will tell you, I made sure to get a few of them wrong, just so, you know, wouldn't rise suspicion. At the end of the year, I got a B in the class, all because of my hard work. So look who got to keep making stop motions on the family computer that summer. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a cheating tale of your own or a question you want me to answer on the show? Post it below. Click these links to watch my last short film, my last vlog, and subscribe for new vlogs every fortnight. Have a great week, guys.